is still, the clock ticks slow. Tonight the world's turned soft and low. We sat across the fire's light, words got lost in fading night. What we didn't say, it built a wall between two hearts that tried not to fall. The silence hung like morning haze, neither one dared to find the phrase. But we survived the silence tonight, held on tight through the unspoken fight. No need for loud, no need for cries, just two souls under the quiet skies. Remember when we used to laugh? Now we're tracing paths on different maps. Still here we stay, side by side, learning the language of calm tides, filling spaces with steady breath, waiting out the quiet test. But we survived the silence tonight, held on tight through the unspoken fight. No need for loud, no need for cries, just two souls under the quiet skies. Maybe we won't find perfect words, maybe it's enough the heart still hurt. In every pause and every glance, there's a story of second chance. Yes, we survived the silence tonight. In the calm, we found our light. No need for loud, no need for cries, just two souls under the quiet sky. The night fades into a peaceful day, still here together, come what may. The night's a little cooler, but your smile's warm as June. We're driving down those back roads where the fireflies swoon. Remember that old barn where the paint's all peeled away? You laughed and spun me around like it was our own parade. Dust kicked up beneath our worn-out boots, stars up so bright. I'd follow you anywhere, darling, through this small town night. Every turn, every mile, I'm right here by your side. No second thoughts, no looking back, just this hometown ride. I'd do it all for you tonight. Chase the moon till it's daylight. Hold your hand, fight the fight, make every wrong turn feel right. No matter where the road bends, in your heart my story spins. I'd do it all for you tonight. Every dream, every life. The diner's still open, coffee's like we got the master plans. Your eyes are telling me secrets, ones only we can know. I'd brave the coldest winters just to keep you warm. You know, every laugh, every tear, every silent stare, I'm right here catching every moment that we share. I'd do it all for you tonight, chase the moon till it's daylight, hold your hand, fight the fight, make every wrong turn feel right. No matter where the road bends, in your heart my story spans. I'd do it all for you tonight, every dream, every if the stars refuse to shine and the world falls out of line, I'd still be there by your side. No mountain too high to climb. I'd do it all for you tonight, chase the moon till it's daylight, hold your hand, fight the fight, make every wrong turn feel right. No matter where the road bends, in your heart my story spans. I'd do it all for you tonight, every dream, every line. Underneath these city lights, it's just you and me tonight. The summer rain had just rolled past, leaves still dripping on the dusty grass. You said goodbye without a sound, you left your footprints fading down this town. I'm sitting on the porch where we used to talk all night. The fireflies blink softly under lantern light. Your voice lingers in the air like a song half sung. Pages turn, but the story feels undone. No fights, just silence breaking through. The kind that tells me what I never knew. In the stillness after the storm, I'm walking roads where love was born, picking up the pieces left behind, trying to read the lines you never signed. That old white fence where you carved our names, faded now, but the memory remains. Your truck's gone, but the scent's in the air, like you never left, like you're still there. No words, no blame, just quiet after the fight. The morning sun burning through the night. In the stillness after the storm, I'm walking roads where roads where love was born. Picking up the pieces left behind, trying to read the lines you never signed. The rain has stopped, but the ground is wet, holding on to the day I won't forget. I still remember the night we first met. Under the porch light, our eyes were set. The summer breeze carrying your laugh so clear felt like the start of something sincere. We danced through July with the fireflies, your hand in mine, no need for disguise. Every sunset painted our hopeful skies, but seasons change, and so do goodbyes. I held on tight with all of my might, loving you was a fearless fight. Though the road got rough, I stayed inside, the bravest thing before the last goodbye. Loving you was the bravest thing, like riding wild horses away, yeah, no reins. Every laugh, every tear along the way made me stronger till I had to say goodbye, oh goodbye, with a heavy heart. But loving you was a work of art. Days turned to night, nights to years. We shared dreams loud enough to hear. Woke up to mornings wrapped in your smile, but some roads don't lead back after a while. I gave you all I could, no regrets. In every moment my heart still sets, though time has flown and the chapter closed. You're the bravest love I ever chose. Loving you was the bravest thing, like riding wild horses away, no reins. Every laugh, every tear along the way made me stronger till I had to say goodbye, oh goodbye, with a heavy heart. But loving you was a work of art. Now I walk this road alone but proud, whispers of us in the quiet crowd. Though we parted, I won't deny, loving you taught me how to fly. So here's to love and the battles we win, the bravest hearts that lie within. before the last goodbye. I had to say, loving you was worth every day. The rain taps on the window pane, soft like something left unsaid. Your worn out jacket by the door, the scent of nights we lost instead. We drove down old county roads where the map forgot our names. Sunset fading fast behind, like the fire we couldn't tame. You said forever once before, beneath that crooked elm tree, but forever felt like paper, crumpled in the hands of you and me. And the silence grew between the words we never learned to say, like a song without a chorus, just the notes that slipped away. Fractures in the silence, cracks where love ran dry, our hearts splitting stories under that darkening sky. No promises to hold on to, just pages torn apart. We became reflections, fractured in the silence of our hearts. Morning light would find you gone, coffee cold beside my hand. The quiet room remembers all the ways we didn't understand. Your laughter's like a ghost town, empty streets where children played, and in the ruins of our story, all the colors start to fade. We try to stitch the broken seams, but fabric comes undone, like a half-remembered melody, an unfinished song once sung. Fractures in the silence, cracks where love ran dry, our hearts splitting stories under that darkening sky. No promises to hold on to, just pages torn apart. We became reflections, fractured in the silence of our Maybe someday down these roads we'll meet with different eyes, not bound by all the mistakes that taught us how to say goodbye. But until then, the quiet holds the space where we once dreamed. In every crack a lesson lives, and every silent scream. Fractures in the silence, cracks where love ran dry. Our hearts splitting stories under that darkening sky. No promises to hold on to, just pages torn apart. We became reflections, fractured in the silence of our heart. So I'll trace those fractures softly in the silence left behind, a story written in the spaces where your hand slipped out of mine. The night's still warm, but something's grown cold. We started young, with hearts bright and bold. Flames of promise turned to smoke and rust. What love cost us through the fire and dust. We danced among the sparks that flew so high, underneath the vast unforgiving sky. Every smile hid a flicker of pain, every touch like embers after the rain. And the fire burned long, but it wasn't kind, left behind more than memories in mind. Burning bridges and broken chains, counting losses in the pouring rain. Hearts worn thin, but still we tried. What love Sunlight breaks on morning grass, each line a tale from days long past. I carry roads no map could show, battles fought where wild winds blow. Every mark upon my skin is a story where your love begins. Wound by wound, step by step, led me to the place I kept. These scars, they tell the tale of nights I stumbled, days I fell. But through the hurt and all the pain, your love was steady like the rain-marked paths that led me here to you, where love still grows, honest and true. Stories inked in flesh and bone, silent signs of storms I've known. But every fault and every bruise built a bridge I couldn't lose. Wound by wound, step by step, led me to the place I kept. These scars, they tell the tale of nights I stumbled, days I fell. But through the hurt and all the pain, your love was steady like the rain-marked paths that led me here to you, where love still grows, honest and true. No perfect lines, no flawless skin, just stories worn beneath my skin. And every mark that shaped my way brought me to you, where I now stay. These scars, they tell the tale of nights I stumbled, days I fell. But through the hurt and all the pain, your love was steady like the rain-marked paths that led me here to you, where love still grows, honest and true. Marked paths leading home to you, where love still lives and hearts renew. The sun breaks slow on an open road, dusty boots and a worn-out load. A photograph tucked in the glove shows a smile I'm dreaming of. Old pickup hums a familiar tune underneath a silver moon. Every town, every face I see takes me closer back to you and me. Hands on the wheel, heart in the fight through long days and lonely nights. No matter the miles, no matter the weather, I'd cross everyone to be together. I do it all every step of the way. to the end of the day. Through rain or shine, I'll see it through, because every road leads me back to you. Sets low on an open road, but in my heart, you're my home. The morning breaks through cracks in the blinds. Coffee on, stirring memories that rewind. We walk through storms with no maps in hand. Now silence builds where we once would stand. Your chair still pulled close to my side, but the space in between is how we survive. I'm learning the rhythm of a slower dance, finding steady in a second chance. Smile softer like worn old jeans, not the bold colors of our younger dreams. Still every laugh line's a new road home, planting seeds where wild hearts once roamed. Step by step through this quiet new life, learning love isn't always bright. Holding on in the quiet where love takes a breath. Not the fire or the fights, but the moments we've left. Piece by piece we're finding our way, caught in the calm after the fray. Holding on. Late night road under the silver sky. Windows down low, your hand finds mine. Every mile a memory unfolds, choosing you again as the story's told. Street lamps flicker past the rearview glass. I see the years but they don't pass. Laugh line shaped from all we've been through. In every heartbeat I'm choosing you. Though the world feels cold and wide, you're the fire on my side. No need for words that fall apart. I'm still choosing you when it gets dark. Underneath this midnight sky so wide, I'm still standing here right by your side. Through every storm, you're my light, my spark. Still choosing you in the dark. Coffee stains on the kitchen floor. The morning light paints tales of more. Old records spinning our favorite song. Through all the doubts, this love stays strong. Sometimes roads get worn and marked, but here I am choosing your heart. No need for signs or nearest park. I'm still choosing you when it gets dark. Underneath this midnight sky so wide, I'm still standing here right by your side. Through every storm, you're my light, my spark. Still choosing you in the dark. The world may turn and pull apart, but you're the constant in my heart. Old roads, new hopes, and every mark. Leaning close, I choose you in the dark. Underneath this midnight sky so wide, I'm still standing here right by your side. Through every storm, you're my light, my spark. Still choosing you in the dark. Still choosing you, yeah, in the dark. Right here forever, you're my spark. Long miles under the setting sun, every bend reminds me you're the one. Dust on my boots, gravel beneath. Each step I take feels incomplete. From empty towns to neon lights, I'm chasing down those starry nights. Sometimes the road feels too long, but my heart knows where it belongs. No matter how far, or no matter how wide, through winding highways, I'm by your side. Every mile I roam, I'm still choosing you. On this long way home, it's always true. Faces change, but you're my guide. Town lights flicker in the rearview glass, but it's your love that makes time pass. Those storms may come and winds may bend, my journey's clear, it never ends. No matter how far, no matter how wide, through winding highways, I'm by your side. Every mile I roam, I'm still choosing you. On this long way home, it's always true. Some roads are tough, some roads are long, but I keep holding on with this song, because your smile's a northern light that guides me safely through the night. No matter how far, no matter how wide, through winding highways, I'm by your side. Every mile I roam, I'm still choosing you. On this long way home, it's always true. Long miles under the fading light, still choosing you every single night. The sky burns ruby red above the town tonight. Smoke curls like memories in the fading light. We met where the river bends, smoke heavy in the air. You had worn your favorite boots, carrying a worn out stair. The fire wasn't just outside, it was in your eyes. Caught in the blaze, we didn't think about goodbyes. As the world around us flared with heat and falling leaves, wrecked earth, we found a place to stand, a reason, a rebirth. Love's not calm or easy, it's fierce and it's raw, but it's ours to hold on to till we see no more. So let the fire rage and let the world may fade away. In this burning heart of ours we'll carry on, come what may. Sunlight on the dashboard, coffee's wrapped in yesterday's news. Old diner booth, your hand slipped from mine, but I refuse to lose. We drove past the county line, that gravel road is wearing thin, with a map tore on the edges, so did we, but not on a whim. Your eyes still hold that stubborn spark, like the first campfire we lit. I'm not done tracing roads or your scars, 'cause some hearts just don't quit. Every mile we put behind us turns the dust to something gold. Hold on to the fight inside us, there's a story left untold. When the night pulls us apart like two stars that almost fall, we find the sparks inside the dark, the roads we still wander after all. Hearts that won't give in or bend, learn to bend with the wind, not break through every twist and turn, my friend. There's a love that won't quit. Wide awake, I remember June, the back porch light, the way you laughed at the rain. Plans scribbled in the margin, promises that softly remain. Even when the silence settled in, heavy as the summer heat, you're the song that plays beneath the wind, steady in every beat. Every doubt that tries to bind us only teaches us to grow. This love, it's never mindless, it's the fire we know. When the night pulls us apart like two stars that almost fall, we find the sparks inside the dark, the roads we still wander after all. Hearts that won't give in or bend, learn to bend with the wind, not break through every twist and turn, my friend. There's a love that won't quit. Wide awake, call it what you will, this stubborn kind of grace, the chance we take, the dance we make when love refuses to erase. It's in the little things we do, the fights we don't forget to win, in the silence, in the noise, there's a home we're building in. When the night pulls us apart like two stars that almost fall, we find the sparks inside the dark, the roads we still wander after all. Hearts that won't give in or bend, learn to bend with the wind, not break through every twist and turn, my friend. There's a love that won't quit. Wide awake, sunlight on the dashboard, we're still tracing lines that don't quit, with every mile and every smile in this love we still commit. In streets where pavement cracks and stories lie, a quiet fire flickers, won't say goodbye. Windows cracked, cars sleeping under neon signs. Kids play hopscotch while life rewrites its lines. Graffiti tells the tales that no one dares to say, but in your gaze I find a city's hope that stays. No glittering towers, no shining high-rises, just hearts that beat under worn-out disguises. 'Cause there's hope in your eyes like street lamps in the rain, guiding me home through every crack and pain. Broken cities breathe, but you light up the gray with sparks in your soul that refuse to stray. Tell stories weathered by the storm. You walk with me past the places time forgot, but in your smile there's a future we've caught. No need for towers or shining high-rises. Hope grows quietly beneath these goodbyes. Leading me safely through the strain. This battered town, it finds its way in the warmth of your look that brightens each day. In broken cities where the cold winds roam, your light's a beacon that guides me home. Sun sinks low behind that old tin roof, well-worn porch swings creaking out our truth. Mama's voice calls from the faded screen door, but it don't reach me like it did before. You and me, we carved a worn-out path, dusty fields to Sunday's aftermath. face with bitter pain, counting losses like drops of rain. Time stood still that night we said goodbye, under neon lights where our memories lie. But love's not free, it's a heavy toll, burning whole pieces of a restless soul. Falling hours stacked like firewood in the cold. What love cost us, stories left untold. We held on tight while the moment slipped away, frozen in a place where heart beat straight. That weathered truck where you left your ring, the empty seats packed with everything, smiles hiding where the heartache grew, picking through the wreckage, me and you. Time froze over on that last goodbye, left behind a sky that never cried. But we paid in tears, we paid in scars, love's ledger full beneath the stars. Falling hours stacked like firewood in the cold. What love cost us, stories left untold. We held on tight while the moment slipped away, frozen in a place where heart beats straight. If I could turn back time, stiff hands, I'd find the words, make one last stand. But promises break like fragile glass, and the past is gone, it never lasts. Falling hours stacked like firewood in the cold. What love cost us, stories left untold. We held on tight while the moment slipped away, frozen in a place where heart beats. So here we are beneath the silent sky, counting every cost, no reason why. Love left its mark, a bittersweet thrill. In those fallen hours, time stood still. The porch lights burning low and the night feels colder. I hear the floorboard creak where your footsteps used to wander. The summer breeze slips through the open window pane, but it carries all the memories that we never got to claim. You packed your bags beneath that old oak tree, said it's better this way than living with what couldn't be. Your eyes held chapters of a story, paused and stalled, a silent promise hanging heavy on the walls. I swear I saw you in the morning rain, fighting back words that would only cause pain. But love's not a fire that just slips through cracks. Sometimes it's the way we choose not to unpack. we didn't show. The river ran wild, but we stood still, caught between the silence and the will to heal. You almost stayed, I almost called your name, but fear tangled hearts in a slow-moving flame. Now I trace the path where we lost our chance, caught in the rhythm of a final dance. I'm holding on to what slipped away, the almost words we didn't say, like footprints faded on a dusty road. Love refused to leave what we almost owned. Maybe someday we'll find that place again, where almost is nothing and we begin. Till then I'll keep the pieces that remain, a quiet song in a pouring rain. I'm holding on to what slipped away, the almost words we didn't say, like footprints faded on a dusty road. Love refused to leave what we almost owned. The porch lights fading out, the night turns still, but some loves stay on against our will. Every mile that I've walked, every turn that I took, led me back to that same old place where your smile still hooks. And dusty boots and faded jeans, worn out roads, my stage, counting cracks beneath my feet. Everyone tells a page. The diner on the corner where you laugh through the night, I see your face in every glass under the neon light. No matter how far I roam or how hard I try to choose, the compass in my heart keeps pointing every road led back to you. Every road led back to you. The good, the bad, the truth, even when it breaks me down, I keep tracing through the proof. Maps may fade and memories blur, but this feeling stays so true. Every mile, every trial, I find that road leads back to you. The porch swing creaks under the weight of 1,000 silent nights, old photographs and rusty chains, reminders of our fights. I try to run from the past, call in shadows and lights glow, but the trail was lined with your fingerprints, pulling me close. Wherever the wild winds blow, wherever the sunsets bruise, the compass in my heart keeps turning, no matter what I lose. Every road led back to you. The good, the bad, the truth, even when it breaks me down, I keep tracing through the proof. Maps may fade and memories blur, but this the footprints we both drew, always somehow back to you. Every road, every step, even if it hurts, it's a map of my heart, and it always leads back to you.
I see the lines upon my arms, like rivers carved by storms, each one a tale, a story spun beneath these worn out forms. There was a night when fire burned, took pieces I'd never earned, left me raw and feeling lost, like all my colors turned to frost. But through the pain and through the fall, I found a light that stood so tall, a hand that held me steady true, in the scars that led me to you. Every mark was a chapter, every winding road, where I stumbled, where I waited, where my heart found its home. These scars, they're maps written in my skin, show the places where my story begins. They're the roads that took me through the pain, the paths that brought me back again. When everything changed and the night withdrew, I found my way, I found you. There's a quiet strength in broken things, in the way a heart still sings. Though the past may try to bind, these lines have taught me what is kind. From shattered glass to morning dew, every scar just led me to you. A love that didn't turn away, steady light through the fray. Every mark was a chapter, every winding road, where I stumbled, where I waited, where my heart found its home. These scars, they're maps written in my skin, show the places where my story begins. They're the roads that took me through the pain, the paths that brought me back again. When everything changed and the night withdrew, I found my way, I found you. No need to hide the lines or feel so small, they're proof that I have lived through it all. In every crack, every break, something new led me home, led me to you. These scars, they're maps written in my skin, show the places where my story begins. They're the roads that took me through the pain, the paths that brought me back again. When everything changed and the night withdrew, I found my way, I found you. Yeah, and these marks I carry through, every scar led me to you. The night sits quiet, not a sound to break, just the glow of a street lamp, a small fire awake. You stand on the porch in your hand-me-down jeans, the world's heavy stillness pressing in between. But there's something in how you lift your gaze, like sunlight breaking through a thick, long haze. I don't hear the words, but I feel the fight, a flame in the dark, burning soft and bright. In the quiet, I see the fight in your eyes, a promise no silence or pain can disguise. When the world stops talking and the night seems grim, there's a fire, a hope, when stillness holds your name. The fields lay empty, the roads stretch out thin, but you carry a light from deep within. No need for loud words or a roaring flame. Your eyes tell the story that no one can tame. A heart that won't break, a soul that won't rest. In the hush, I see you giving your best. In the quiet, I see the fight in your eyes, a promise no silence or pain can disguise. When the world stops talking and the night seems grim, there's a fire, a hope, when stillness holds your name. No storm too strong, no night too long. You stand tall where the weak fall. Your silence is loud, your calm a vow. Hope blooms deep here and now. In the quiet, I see the fight in your eyes, a promise no silence or pain can disguise. When the world stops talking and the night seems grim, there's a fire, a hope, when stillness holds your name. When all fades away and the silence claims the skies, I find my way home in the hope of your eyes. Lazy afternoon slipping through my hands, coffee cooling slow in this old cafe. Your laugh like sunlight spilling through the blinds. We're holding on to time in our own quiet way. The jukebox plays an old familiar tune. We talk like we could stop the world outside. Your stories brush the edges of my mind. I catch your
just before it hides. No promises, just this moment in between, where past and future meet and lean, and neither one can pull us apart. While we're still here, I'm holding your heart. Moments like this, they flicker and shine, holding on tight to the lines we define. Not forever, not goodbye, just the now. While worlds spin fast, we don't know how. So let's linger a little, let's make it last. Between goodbye and a forever that's cast. Your hand finds mine on the vinyl seat. The city hums a lullaby outside. Every word from you paints a story so sweet in this space where our truths collide. No need to say what's coming next. We live the lines we've never text, caught in a place where time bends free. While we're still here, just you and me. Moments like this, they flicker and shine, holding on tight to the lines we define. Not forever, not goodbye, just the now. While worlds spin fast, we don't know how. So let's linger a little, let's make it last. Between goodbye and a forever that's cast. Maybe someday we'll look back and smile at these pages we wrote in the meantime. But tonight's all we're promised, all we need, in the glow of this fleeting dream. Moments like this, they flicker and shine, holding on tight to the lines we define. Not forever, not goodbye, just the now. While worlds spin fast, we don't know how. So let's linger a little, let's make it last. Between goodbye and a forever that's cast. While we're still here, let's write our song. In moments like this, where we belong.